Greetings exiles, and welcome to the new league. I hope your league starts went wonderful. Let's dive into the Mirage League. There's new mechanics, a new endgame, and the thing I'm most excited for, new gems. Start off killing Hillock, wash up on the beach as per usual, make our way into town, check the vendor for boots, and the servers crashed. Yeah, the league start was a little bit rough this time around, quite a few crashes, some MTX related, so we make our way back in and quickly leave town to avoid all the MTX users, and we can start progressing. At level 12, make our way back into town, pick up Creeping Frost, a multiple projectiles gem and an added cold damage, start leveling, keep going. Now while Mervale dies slowly in the background, I can tell you more about this character. This league start, I'm going to be starting as a Glacial Cascade Elementalist using the new Frostmage support. As someone who exclusively uses ice-related skills, this gem just looks amazing to me, and I really want to use it. Glacial Cascade is also one of my favorite gems in this game, however, that only becomes available at level 28, so until then, we're stuck with Creeping Frost. Make our way into Act 2, no problems there, and here we start trying out some mirages now that we actually have Creeping Frost, and overall, I thought the new mechanic, especially during campaign, was pretty useful. Lots of rare items drop, especially some of the rare boots and other items. It's overall just been a very nice progression. In Act 3, we pick up a Thrill Steel, which gives us Onslaught and just makes self-casting during the campaign a lot easier. And finally, at level 28, we kill Gravicius, portal back to town, and pick up our Glacial Cascade gem. I'm one of those people that really enjoys using their skill the moment they get it, so we slot it in and go on to kill Dominus. Or so I'd hoped. We go on to kill Dominus. This time for real. After we pick up our Golem gem, I go into lab and pick up the Golem Ascendancy. Although nerfed, I still think it's a very strong point to take overall, so we pick it up. And then we go say hello to Malachi. He dies, and we move on further into the campaign. The campaign has been going very smoothly up to this point, and then we hit my favorite act in the game, Act 7. As a severe arachnophobe, I just love everything about this part of the campaign. We kill Arakali, and kill her again. And then I'm finally free of this hellhole. We pick up more of our lab ascendancy points, and kill Kitava. Overall, Glacial Cascade is one of my favorite league starters, and even during the campaign it feels pretty smooth. The next day, I wake up, and we continue with our journey. Using the increased currency drops from the Mirage League, we pick ourselves up some upgrades. Shield, Wand, and a 5-link chest piece. I picked up the Wand with extra mana, hoping to be able to pick up Frostmage support pretty soon. Yeah, that wasn't going to happen. Overall though, I was pretty happy with how the build was performing, and so it was time to progress the Atlas. That was in Tier 2 maps, so the plans changed. Upgrade time, Storm Shroud, new boots with fractured movement speed, Deafening Essence of Torment, boots with fractured movement speed and Shock Avoid, buy ourselves a Jewel with more Shock Avoid. And ta-da, we're ailment immune in Tier 2 maps, all according to plan of course. Then it was time to run some Syndicate, and the server crashed. And yes, I did lose my safe house. Anyway, now we can get back to mapping for real this time, so have a mapping montage. For my early Atlas, I just like to take Jun and Expedition. It's very basic, but it gets you a lot of currency and some useful rares early on. Speaking of rares, it's time for some upgrades. Another 5-link chest piece, a pair of gloves, helmet, Ice Nova of Deep Freeze, I just love this thing, and then it's time for a respec. It's been about 18 hours since League start, and I'm still in yellow maps, which means now is the perfect time to swap to Chaos Inoculation. Normally I'd recommend waiting until you have things like actual gear and useful uniques, but I just love CI, so here we go. Quickly grabbed another wand, because the other one only had mana and I don't have Frostmage yet, so oops. And also just a quick amulet upgrade to round it all off. Now finally being CI, and having all of the upgrades in place, we can start mapping again. Overall, the progression has been pretty smooth, and I'm happy with how things are going. Let's get to it. As we are approaching tier 16 maps, I think it's finally time to do Uberlab. I normally really hate this place and avoid it until the last possible moment. We get our ascendancy and we quickly move on. And from Uberlab we go straight into the fights with the Infinite Hunger and the Black Star. Cue the combat music. Those fights actually went a lot smoother than I was expecting, and I'm very happy with the damage output we have currently. We keep the progression going all the way to tier 16s, but not before dropping ourselves an item we probably should have picked up a while ago, a Rumi's Concoction. It comes with some decent rolls too, so I just equip it on the spot. Nice. Afterwards, I try my luck with one of the new skill coins. Yeah, no, that wasn't going to happen. Anyway, it had been a long day, and I decided to call it a night pretty soon after. But the following morning, we kept up with mapping, dropped ourselves a new belt with a nice unveil, and then we fully completed the Atlas. And with the Atlas now complete, there was only one thing left to do: fight Ether and Exarch. Here we go again. We had a single death against Exarch, but overall I think the damage was pretty good, and definitely one of the smoother starts that I've had for sure. And with the Eldritch Voidstone obtained, the first of 4, we shall end the video here. In the next part of this Frostmage Glacial Cascade Elementalist, we will actually begin playing as Frostmage. Stay tuned for part 2. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until the next one, peace.